Hello, my name is Tapiwa Kamil. I'm with Run for Office, Waterloo Region. Sitting here with me is...
Kamil, Ahmed, I use he, him pronouns.
Well, hi, very nice to meet you.
Pleasure.
Good. We've got a couple questions to ask you here. Why is it important for people to register to vote?
To register to vote?
Yes.
That's something I have to do myself because of house movings. But I think one reason why it might feel important to register to vote is that it signals the strength of a constituency, and it signals how engaged residents or members of a particular constituency are, which at least in building up to election day can demand less or more attention from candidates.
And do you believe registering to vote actually makes a difference? Yes. If not, why not?
I want to believe that registering to vote makes a difference.
Okay. And why does registering to vote make a difference?
I think, speaking to my earlier articulation, that as much of a binary that elections live in, specifically given our first past the post system, I am curious and excited about all the other opportunities for a constituency to have its voices be heard before election day. And I think registration is one of those opportunities for a constituency to say, hey, we're here, we're engaged, and we demand that platforms be made specific and tailored to our community's needs and challenges.
Okay. And in your personal opinion, what discourages people from registering to vote and participating in civic engagement?
Yeah, it's a good question. There's a lot of lenses through which I could look at to respond to that. And I think the first thing that comes to mind is general blanketed nihilism, especially amongst young folks, both within my age range and younger, as well as older. This feeling in our body that elections don't make a difference. And so why should I register, or why should I get out there and engage, or why should I volunteer at the polls, or why should I volunteer for a candidate even if I believe in them? And I think so much of that is rightful, it's been built in and demonstrated. It's coming from very real experiences. So I would say that nihilism or an apathy plays a role in why folks may feel like it's not meaningful. And for some of us, all of us who work in social service work and grassroots organizing and mutual aid and community work, we operate on a delusional dose of hope where it may not even be real. We continue to want to believe it is because it drives our work. And I think that that's at least what drives me to engagement pre and during election day.
Okay, and as an organization and as a community, what can we do to encourage more people in our community to register to vote and to participate in the election process?
That's a good question. I'll think about what I could do, because then maybe I can actually make those commitments. I work with some youth specifically, as well as adults, through my work. And if it felt appropriate, if it felt like I had the relationship, maybe I could ask if they have thoughts about the upcoming election. I don't know if I would ask if they register to vote within a professional capacity, but I might say, there's some pamphlets on the way out and on the front desk, maybe provided by Project 3000, that folks could interact with in ways that make sense for them. I think as an organization, we could, as staff, go out and vote and share photos of us voting and demonstrating a commitment to our community. I mean, we demonstrate that on a day-to-day basis by showing up to work and doing the difficult work we do. But I think we could also be more vocal and verbal about it. And that's certainly something that I think we could explore with it feels pretty easy to maybe generate some photos of staff going to vote and sharing that, not necessarily to communicate how we're voting, but to share that this is one of many ways that we see ourselves playing a role and fulfilling our democratic duty in this community.
Well, thank you very much all the good work that you guys are doing as an organization, and thank you for collaborating with Run for Office in this important endeavor for our community.
Oh, thanks so much for the work you do. I really appreciate that.
Thank you.
Take care.
All right.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Good job.
That was
Thanks.
good.
Yeah, really.